is day 16 of the hardcore 30-day discipline challenge, in which I'm trying to break bad habits, build self-discipline, and become a better me. And here are the rules for the next 30 days. 1 workout every day. 1 meditation every day. Read 5 pages of a book every day. No social media except for allowing myself to post on YouTube. No ultra-processed food, and no watching any TV, videos, or any content. I'll also be sharing my screen time at the end of the video so you can see I'm not cheating. Today is Sunday, June the 29th. Let's get into it. 6:30, time for some jump rope. It's currently 8 o'clock and I'm putting 10 kilograms in the backpack. I'm gonna take the dogs for a 40-minute walk up the mountain. The 10 kilograms is definitely much harder than yesterday, but in a good way. Like, it's not easy, but it's not extremely difficult, so I think this is like a good starting point. Breakfast is this bowl of oats with some raspberry, banana, some cinnamon in there, some yogurt. I feel really good after that weighted walk. Like, the minute I took the backpack off, I felt like I was like being lifted up to the heavens. Like, I felt so light. It's 9:30 now. I'm gonna do my meditation and then I'm gonna get into some video editing for the morning. So today I received a comment about healthy eating, and someone said that at the start of the year they were feeling really good about their diet, they were on track, and then they went on holiday, and ever since they've been struggling to get back to where they were. And I totally get this feeling. This is so common that many people deal with. I experienced that this year as well. And so I'll share with you what's worked for me personally, but if what I'm saying doesn't resonate with you, then just take what works and leave the rest. But one thing that has always helped me and that I always come back to is to focus on one habit at a time. So for example, for the next week, focus on having a solid, healthy breakfast every day. Don't worry about lunch or dinner yet, but just focus on making your breakfast something that you feel good about. And then once that starts to feel automatic and it's easier to you, then focus on your lunch. This slower approach helps you to build up the momentum, but without feeling too overwhelmed. I imagine you might be feeling a bit overwhelmed because you're trying to do everything at once. You know, you've got all the meal prepping, 3 meals a day, you're tracking, you said you were tracking, preparing everything, buying all the ingredients. This can feel very exhausting or overwhelming when you're not already like in the rhythm of it. And so that barrier of it being too hard makes it feel impossible to get back into it. And so we just need to focus on making it easier and breaking it down a little bit. And I know this strategy seems quite logical, but the hard part is being patient with it, right? Because a lot of us just want to snap our fingers and be back where we were 6 months ago. I want to be that person again. I want to be that version of me again. But instead of comparing yourself to the past or being annoyed at yourself that you fell off, I would encourage you to try and practice a bit of acceptance and be like, you know what? I fell off. That happened. It happened. And now I'm struggling to get back to where I was, and that's okay. It's probably unrealistic to just bounce back overnight, and so now you need to build it up again slowly. And so if you were to take this gradual approach, this week focus on breakfast, next week focus on lunch, and don't move on to the next one until you feel like that is easier, you'll be very surprised where you will be at the end of the month. In 1 month's time, you'll likely be back to having all meals as solid, healthy meals. But now it just doesn't feel so overwhelming, and it's more sustainable. Also, something that I found very helpful is designing my environment to support my goal. And for me, that looks like keeping no tempting snacks in the house and keeping healthy choices readily available. So I always have fresh fruit at home. It's always available in the fridge. Personally, I don't like to keep like sweet treats at home because I know when I'm tired or stressed, I'm more likely to reach for them just out of like boredom or feeling stressed. And so if they're not there, I can't reach for them and I just end up eating a piece of fruit. But if I do really want something, I'll go out and like grab it on the weekend maybe, but I'm just more intentional about when I choose to do that. I don't want it to be just because I'm being mindless or I'm bored. In my opinion, it's not about being super strict, but it's about making the healthy choice the easy choice. And so when you set up your environment to support your goal, it becomes much easier to stay on track, especially on the days when you feel unmotivated. Also, an important reminder is that the first first month of getting back on track of any habit is always the hardest, but you have to remember that it's not going to feel this hard forever. In the beginning, it's tough because you're putting in the effort, but you're not getting an instant reward. For example, you might not see like a difference in your mood or your energy or your confidence levels until like 3 weeks in. And so during that time, it can really feel like a sacrifice, and you might be questioning, why am I doing this? But if you can push through those first few weeks and keep reminding yourself of that feeling that you had before, when you felt good, when you felt confident in yourself, when you felt better in your body, when you noticed how much energy you had, hold on to that feeling, because you need to remind yourself that that is what is on the other side waiting for you if you just push through. And once you get through the first few weeks, then it becomes so much easier. You'll start to feel the benefits again. You'll have more energy, maybe your mood is better, you'll feel proud of yourself, you'll feel more confident, you'll have more self-belief and self-trust, and then momentum will kick in and it will be less of a struggle because now it's part of your daily life again. So I hope that can help you in some way. Try and have some self-compassion. Don't be beating yourself up for why you fell off track, because it happens to all of us. And it's okay, because you're going to get back on it now. Give yourself patience, consistency, and time. And before you know it, you will be back in the exact same place where you were at the start of the year. I hope that helps a little bit. And if anyone else wants to comment anything, I'll do my best to help you in a certain area with building up a certain habit. We're halfway through 2025, but it's never too late to turn things around. I'm going to go and get some lunch and get back into video editing. For lunch, I've made like a sweet potato salad with some feta crumbled on top. Dinner, I had like a sticky aubergine Asian dish with some rice. It's super tasty. I finished editing at 5 and I've just been reading my book. I'm going to spend the evening reading more of my book. I'm really enjoying it and I'm just going to chill. Day 16 is complete. It's 20 to 9. Let's do a quick rundown of the day. Let's do a screen time check. Today, 1 hour, 4 minutes. The top one being CapCut. I edited my YouTube short. YouTube 8 minutes because I posted my YouTube short, and then the rest of the apps boring. Another successful day in the bag, and I will see you tomorrow.